You did your thing, Mr. Artist Payne. Absolutely. Everybody can't win. Nelson, you my man. Hey, y'all. It's Mama. And this is how Mama sees it. Well, what I wanted to talk about today was, of course, the XFL and the Renegades specifically, but the XFL. And the XFL, I think, is doing wonderfully. If you don't agree, you can put your comments down, down bottom, and I'll go through and see what you think. But I think it is doing wonderfully. Again, they're going to have to, do more for the fans who actually come to the games. Unless they don't plan for any fans to come to the games, they're going to have to do more for fans. And they have to include us in on some of the stuff that I saw going on with the on the telecast of the games. And that's I don't know how they're going to get that done, but they're going to have to do it. I mean, interviews on the sideline, maybe include us in on the interviews on the sideline. But basically, yeah, they're going to have to do that, or people are going to fall off. Now, on the other hand, if the team is winning, there won't be any fall off. But everybody can't win. I want to say a little bit about Landry Jones. Welcome back, Landry Jones. Had a little slow start, but you picked it up in the fourth quarter, and we fans appreciated that because finally we get in the end zone, and that was something that we really wanted to do. So thank you so much for that, you and Artist Payne. He wasn't I don't think he was the high rusher for the game, but you did your thing, Mr. Artist Payne, and Cameron, I believe it is, Artist Payne, and we do appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. Landry, the reason the defenders and the Roughnecks, why they are actually doing better than we are? Actually, everybody, if you look at the stats, is doing better than we are. But like we're number 5, and but that's considering we didn't have Landry, to start this whole thing out. That is, I consider that to be just an absolute okay to do. I mean, to be. It's okay for us to be there because we started out without our quarterback. LA started out, I believe, without their quarterback, but we beat them. So that's so that starting out without a quarterback thing is important, but moot this week. Landry, you're gonna have to, run, man. This is a running game now. You're gonna have to, get out that pocket and run sometime. Or when we meet the Roughnecks, you're gonna be creamed. So that's something that you guys can do. And I like RJ's already said, I really appreciate you, Landry, not putting it off on the team so much because you said in the beginning it was you, and you needed to step it up. You needed to do better, and that's right. The quarterback is the guy, and you do need to do better. Now, here's the problem that we have as Renegades, as I see it. Defense, where are you? You look good. You stop some folks, but when it comes to sacks and tackles and interceptions, the things that get you up in the stats, we don't have them. We don't have them. I mean, you guys are looking good. Coach said that you were looking good. Bob Stoops said you were looking good. So you're looking good, but you're not looking great. And I would really like to see you guys step it up a little bit more. Now, I've heard people say Cardale Jones is the man and he's the guy that, will be going to the NFL and all that. And yes, he is very good. I mean, he's not lost a game in his starts. I heard that on RJ's show today. But and RJ, I want to say thank you for this segment, for producing it for me. Because you didn't have to do it, because and if we were waiting on me to get my YouTube channel up and going, oh my Lord, it will be a while. But thanks to RJ, I have this opportunity to just kind of talk to you guys and get your opinions and stuff as it is, as it is my opinion. It's my opinion, but I get to get your opinion on my opinion. Okay? So I appreciate that. And he gives me this opportunity to get my opinion out there. But as I was saying, Cardale Jones, he's the leading quarterback in the league. And I only have 15 minutes, I think. But
I need to ask you a question right quick, Mom.
Ask me a question.
Do you not think that PJ Walker deserves some shine? Because
absolutely, and that's where I was going. PJ Walker. When Cardale and PJ meet, that's when we're gonna find out who is the NFL material. Because PJ is doing his thing too. His team is the Roughnecks, right? The Roughnecks are bad. I mean, they are bad, and I'm just kind of really, nervous about meeting them, because if we don't step it up on it's March 1st, I think we meet them. Oh, it's going to be embarrassing, and I'm going to be sitting there watching it. It's going to be embarrassing. So you guys, defense, you got to step it up. I don't know what you guys are going to do this week, but defense, you got to bring it. Cardale and PJ Walker deserves, he is doing a fantastic job. But then also his team has a great defense. So you put together him and his defense, they got a great team. They're not just quarterback and quarterback runs. Let's see. Roughnecks. Oh, Eli Rogers. I am so impressed with Eli Rogers on the Roughnecks. I think he has a really great opportunity to do really well, in this league, and we'll see about the next one, but definitely in this league. He wasn't the high rusher, but he did some fabulous work, and he looked the best to me out of everybody. Any questions for me, RJ? Nelson Spruce, you got anything for him? I do. Nelson, you my man. I mean, if I were picking one guy who is just outstanding and who loves football, it would be Nelson. He looks like he loves football. Everybody else looks like they're trying to get a job. He looks like he is having fun. And I love him. I love him. What? You were about to ask me something?
You want to talk about Pete Rose and Eddie Sutton?
I did. Here's my thing. Okay, so we're talking about the Hall of Fames. All right. Eddie Sutton is up for this is his year. He's been up for it for a lot of years, I would think. And I would like to see him get in the Hall of Fame personally. But I'm understanding the hurdle that he is having to to jump over in order to get in there. And it's going to have to be a lot of PR work, mainly from the fans. Um, but here's what happened. Eddie, and I know he's hurting about this, and RJ, you're welcome to take this out if you want. But here's where I see it. Eddie was having a problem with alcohol in his life back then, back when he was OSU coach, and when the guys went down on that plane, Eddie wasn't on there because Eddie was having problems with his drinking, and he wasn't there. And I know that plays on his heart. I know it does, but it also is still in the minds of a lot of people that he wasn't there when the plane went down, and it was probably because he took the opportunity to drink. And I think at some point people need to be forgiven for things. And it's the same way with Pete Rose. Pete Rose needs to be forgiven. I mean, baseball wasn't that, strict as it is now back then. And, it wasn't illegal to use that. It's not a steroid, but it's kind of like a steroid. It wasn't illegal to use that. Now they want to go back on guys for using it. It wasn't illegal. But, Pete Rose, he did that when he was a manager. What he'd be going into the Hall of Fame for is him as a player. As a player, he deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. If people take the whole body of work, then we're not going to see either of these great guys in the Hall of Fame. And both of them need to be forgiven. And both of them deserve to go into the Hall of Fame. Now, that's how Mama sees it.